This video is sponsored by our friends over at Art of the Trek. So I've gone over lots of different backpacking gear lists, but I haven't shown you my 2019 backpacking list as yet, so here it is. So first of all, I'll go through my pack because I have it here ready to unload. I unfortunately wasn't able to go on a trip last week and had everything loaded up. Had a family member get sick. But first of all, tripod for YouTube comes along. The puffy stuff is out because I just couldn't let it sit. But the Enlightened Equipment Tord is my down jacket. Of course, it's not down, it's synthetic. But fantastic, lighter than my Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer. For those almost summer temperatures and even into summer, I'll carry the Mass Drop down quilt. I've gone over this quilt at length, well, blanket at length. It's the pine down blanket. And it really is fantastic for temperatures just about freezing. So 30s, you're fine. 40s, easily, no problems. Once you get below freezing, you can start to feel a little cool. So for me at least, and I'm a cold sleeper, so I think this is a fantastic value. Whew. Trekking poles. And then, of course, let's get out of the backpack. But the backpack is the Superior Wilderness Designs Frameless 30, and it has worked super well for me. But my Thermarest Z-Seat, my Chi-Wiz Big Dig is the trowel of choice. Smart water bottle in that pocket. Smart water bottle in the other pocket. Outside pocket, I have hat and gloves, alcohol for my alcohol stove, Outdoor Research Helium-2, Z-Packs, I guess, rain kilt, and then on the outside, I just have that here stashed away in case I start with any night hiking. It's the Black Diamond Spotlight 160. My tarp is also something I keep on the outside pocket, and it has the suspension, everything's hooked up in there. This is the Hammock Gear mesh sleeve, and this is the War Bonnet mini fly. I do have the Thunderfly now, I just haven't had a chance to seam seal it as yet. Then my Dream Hammock Darien is in here. This is the 1.6 Hyper D. And I also keep all my sleep clothes in there. This is a Z-Packs dry bag. This is the large one that they make. Fits in the bottom of the Superior Wilderness Designs 30. Great. This is like my sleep leggings, sleep shirt, extra underwear, extra socks, all in there. And then this is kind of my just general ditty bag. I know people do away with stuff sacks, but I haven't as yet. And one of the big reasons why is because I like having a place for everything. So this is kind of where everything that doesn't have a bag of its own, this is where this goes. And this is actually a Kiva Outdoors Grandaddy Basin bag. This is where everything is. Like my cook kit is in here, and in my cook kit are, you know, the extra lighters, a alcohol stove, and windscreen. It's just all in one. Water filter, the Sawyer Micro Squeeze. I'm still using it, and I know people have had problems with it, but I haven't. I think you're all using it wrong. I don't know. And the Evernew water bag. Toothbrush, toothpaste, mosquito head net, just a microfiber towel, tent stakes, toileting kit, so wipes, toilet paper is in here, and hand sanitizer. It's my food bag, and beer hanging kit is actually inside of this in case I need it depending on where I choose to go. Some places, of course, you have to hang your food. Other places, they either have like a bare box for you or some storage situation, but this is just the food in here. And then at the very bottom, let's see, close to the bottom of the bag is the Neo Air Xtherm. Yes, I'll use this even in the spring, warmer temps, just because I like staying warm, and this does a great job. And then this is my, I don't know, med kit, repair kit. I have bug lotion in there. That's the Picardin lotion that I like using, as well as the sunscreen I have. So, and here we have just a complete empty bag. So hopefully you see exactly how easy that was. One thing that I really use to keep organized are checklists. And Art of the Trek has released a couple of new features. They're always willing to listen to feedback, and they have lots of different types of checklists to make sure you don't forget anything. Another new thing that they have is commenting and mentions. A lot of really great increased communication between you and your friends when you start planning your trips. And so not only can you comment on things like waypoints, you can just kind of plan things together. And I think that's a really fantastic feature that they have set up. And lastly, loop hikes. Who doesn't like doing a backpacking loop in general? Because it's easy to park one spot, come back to your car. So now they have a planning feature where you can start and end your hike in the exact same spot. So be sure to check out Art of the Trek's trip planning software and use them to plan your next trip. They've been doing a really fantastic job of listening to user feedback, as well as rolling out these helpful features. One big feature that I haven't used as yet, but it seems really cool, is their concierge feature, where what you can do is if you need help with your trip planning, someone will literally help you with your trip planning. It's not something where you're out on your own trying to research by yourself. Take that off of your plate so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks as always for watching, guys. Peace.